Alright, on this one we are covering lesson number 10, if statements. Introduction to if statements, and they're also called conditional statements. We'll talk about that later. So this one says type in the following code and run it to test each conditional statement. Now just a quick reminder, you can grab this guy, drag it up here if you want to be able to see it better, and put it in its own window. And if I hold down my control key, I can use my scroll ball. One thing I recommend, if you guys haven't already gotten one, is an external mouse. It's going to make this working in all of your classes a lot easier, working with a laptop, something that you can plug into your any one of those ports in your computer. And so anyway, getting back to this here. So what's this code doing? Let's just quickly talk about it. Let me actually put it over here. I already have it copied in because I typed it in. Maybe not. Let's just see. So I've already typed it in. I just had it copied. Now we're going to take a look at this. First, the print line prints this on the screen, prints this on the screen, these first two. Then we have an input which stops it from running, and it lets the user input something. And now we're going to use these new, what are called conditional statements, an if-else statement. What it's saying is, if this is true, if this statement's true, then print on the screen, or I should say then do whatever instruction is indented underneath me. If it's not true, skip whatever's indented and go down to the else and do this. So let's run it and test it. It says, what kind of phone does Turtle use? I'll say a shell phone. You got it, good job. Now let's run it again. Let's say landline. Oops. Nope, the correct answer is a shell phone. So it tells me if I got the answer correct or wrong, and that's what's great about these conditional statements, if-else statements. So now we can start evaluating the input that the user types in. There's only one problem with this. If I were to run this, now watch. What if I typed in let's see here, I'll type it in, a shell phone. But I used capitals. Oops. The correct answer is a shell phone. So it told me I got it wrong. It went down and did this. Why is that? It's because what I typed in did not match this. Why? Because I typed in uppercase A, uppercase S, and so forth. So there's something that are called elif statements. So we can give it more conditions. Let's see here. I'm just going to quickly show you how to put in an elif statement. That means or else if. You can, and now watch what I do. Oops. Alright, so now if it matches this, it'll type this. You got it. If it matches this, oops, I accidentally, okay, if it matches this, then it'll, oh, I must have accidentally erased it. Alright, so now let's test it. You got it, good job. So now it worked. And how do I know that it was the second one? I could say you got it, good job, 2, just for testing purposes, just to make sure. I want to see which one it's picking up. Oops. You got it, good job, 2. So now I know it's doing this one. Awesome. Now what if I get it wrong and I've got this elif statement in there? Let's test it. Correct answer is a shell phone. See? If elif. Now you could have as many elifs as you want. So for example, if I wanted to say this, what if they were to type, what if they were to just type shell phone? Now look, you got it. So if I run it, they just type in shell phone. You got it, good job. So now it works for all of these different scenarios. I can put all possibilities I want. I can have as many elif statements as I want, which means if this isn't true, or else if this isn't true, or else if this. So it's evaluating and checking each condition. That's why we call it a conditional statement. All right, now your job is to make 3 riddles. So I have one done here. So you can copy mine. If you want to keep mine, that's fine, or you can change it, make it your own. Go online and look up riddles. You can simply type in riddles, find some riddles if you'd like online. So I'm not going to spend time browsing. You guys can do that if you'd like. Now, make it easy on yourself. Check this out. Copy. Your job is to have 3 riddles all working. Okay, so here's my first riddle. I scroll down. Okay. And I'll say here's another. And then I change it. So, what would I do? Maybe I find a riddle over here. What month of the year has 28 days? I copy that. And so on. You guys get the point. And then you have to fix these answers to match that, right? So, have some fun with it. Your job is to turn in 3 different riddles. And you could do more if you'd like, if you're having some fun with this. And have as many elif statements as you want to give the different possibilities that the people might answer, just to make it work better. And then you should test it on a family member, except you have to go like this when you run it on the family member. Go like that so that they can't see your questions. All right, have fun with it. Happy programming.